everyone, this is Ankit from Kailasha Foundation Fun and Learn portal. This is your lecture of logical reasoning and data interpretation, and in front of you there's a set which is about four boys participating in a game involving money, and each one started with an integral number of rupees. Question asks about minimum possible value. So this question is about integers. This question is about integers, that means factors, multiples, perfectly divisible numbers, and all. Okay, so each one started with an integral number of rupees and had an integral number of rupees after each round. Four rounds were played in the game, and in each round there was a loser. So A, B, C, D are our four boys who participated. Okay, A, B, C, D are our four boys who participated in the game, and at first A lost, and he gives B, C, and D not two-third of what he had, but two-third of what B had, two-third of what C had, and two-third of what D had. Okay. Thereafter B lost, and he gave A two-third of what A had, two-third of what C had, and two-third of what D had. Okay. Thereafter C lost, and now instead of two-third, he gives half, half, and half. Not half of what he had, but half of the respective people. And similarly, D also gives half of each. Okay. So in the end, everyone has equal amount rupees P. So how to solve this type of question? Always keep in mind, this type of questions are solved in reverse order. Okay. So let me show you what I have done. We start from this side. We have assigned P, 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 and P, that is total of this round. Okay. In fourth round, D gave A, B, and C some amounts. Okay. What amounts? Half of this, half of this, half of this. So P by 3, P by 3, P by 3. Outward, the transaction total is P by 3, P by 3, and P by 3. That is P. P outward, that means minus P. So in case of A, B, and C, this amount is added to their balance, and in case of D, this amount is subtracted from his balance. Okay. So how to figure out that this will be 2P by 3 and this will be P by 3 and so on? So at first, say this had to be X. Now X by 2 is given by D. Total is 3X by 2, and that value is P. 3X by 2 is equal to P. So X is equal to 2P by 3. That's why here 2P by 3. Okay. Now we put 2P by 3 everywhere. 2P by 3, 2P by 3, and 2P by 3. So half amount is P by 3, P by 3, P by 3 in all three cases. Minus P is here. So from what P is subtracted, so that P remains. So the value will be 2P. So this value is here. Now these four values are the balances after the third round. So these are total of the third round. Okay. We carry these values here. Now C gave everyone half of what they had. So multiply it by 2 by 3, you get 4P by 9. Multiply this one by 2 by 3, you get 4P by 9. Multiply this one by 2 by 3, you get 4P by 3. Now take half of it, it is 2P by 9, it is 2P by 9, and half of this is 2P by 3. Okay. Now you add 2P by 9, 2P by 9, 2P by 3. These three values are subtracted from the balance of C. Okay. These three values are subtracted from the balance of C. These all together become 10P by 9. So 10P by 9 is subtracted from the balance of C. So minus 10P by 9 is the transaction. from what do we subtract 10p by 9 so that we get 2p by 3? When we ask this question, we get the answer 16p by 9. So this value is also obtained. Now these four values will be carried forward here. Okay. Now B gave everyone 2 by 3 of what they had. Okay. So x plus 2x by 3 is equal to y. 5x by 3 is equal to y. So x is equal to 3y by 5. So we multiply all these four values, sorry, not all these four values, but this one, and this one by 3 by 5, so that we get 4p by 15, 16p by 15 and 4p by 5. Now 2 by 3 of this is 8p by 45, 2 by 3 of this is 32b by 45, 2 by 3 of this is 8p by 15. When these three are added, we get 64p by 45. So 64p by 45 is subtracted from the balance of B. So minus 64p by 45 is the transaction. From what do we subtract this to get this? So the answer which we get is 28p by 15. Now all these four values are obtained and we carry them upwards. Okay. And the same thing we apply for A, what we applied for B, and we get these values here. Okay. And these are the four values, the initial balances of all four of them. But how do we obtain what should be the minimum value? So you read the question carefully. There was the case of all values must be integers. For the values to be integers, the denominator must be completely divisible by that means the denominator must be completely divisible by the numerator. Sorry, the denominator must completely divide the numerator. Okay, the denominator must completely divide the numerator. So the denominators are 25, 15, 9, 3, 75, 45, 25, 15, 9, 3, 75, 45, and okay, these are the denominators. So LCM of all these will be 225. So the value of P must be 225. Okay, so the minimum value of P is 225. Minimum possible value of P is 225. Now the total amount which a person at the end of each round will alternately increase and decrease, or decrease and increase, for which of the following? Alternately increase and decrease and decrease and increase for which of the following? So just put some value of P, say 225 itself. When you put the value, you get all these values, total amount after each round. Okay, when I put the value of P to be 225, I get 60. Okay, we get these values in the end. Okay, so total amount with a person at the end of each round, total amount with a person at the end of each round, it will alternately increase and decrease, or decrease and increase. So let us check for A. Increase, increase and increase. So this is not the case. Decrease, increase, increase. So again not the case. Increase, decrease, increase. Okay, so C is one of them. Increase, increase, decrease. So this is also not the case. Only C. Only C is such a person. Okay, Charan is our answer. Total amount with a person at the end of each round will alternately increase and decrease, or decrease and increase, for which of the following? So this was your set of logical reasoning, and yes, it was a tough set because there is a lot of confusion, because there is a lot of calculation involved and you have to be careful. Okay, because you have to find the p itself. You have to find the minimum possible value of p itself. So in this question you can't apply the shortcut approach and just put any value of p to figure out the case, and only the ratios and fractions will not work. You actually have to apply algebra, you actually have to keep it variable, and there will be p, and calculation involved will be lengthy. That is understood. So I have cut short the time, but yes, total time, if I calculate, at least 15 minutes would I would take to solve this question. So 15 minutes is okay, but more than that is quite much time to solve this kind of set. So if you have less time and just two questions you are solving, so this kind of set is to be done in the end if you come across. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If any comments you have, you can give feedback in the comment section. Okay, happy learning. Bye bye, good night, thank you.